Hey guys, it's Final Master Link, and welcome to another episode of Recall Thursday. Yeah, so this is Shrek 2, the game. Here's one thing you might find surprising right off the bat. It's made by Activision. Yeah, I guess before they were ripping off the COD, fan base, they decided to make this game. Probably for, some cash off of the license. Because, if I remember right, the movie was pretty popular. And her initials, that seems appropriate, so let's just go with that. Yeah, so, story is pretty much what you would expect from the movie. Got these still frames, which actually look pretty good. Well, that one kind of looks like shit because of that guy, but, it's kind of irrelevant. I like the movie, most people like the movie, so let's get into the gameplay. So typically it's a side-scrolling platformer. A pretty simple one, actually. Up in your upper left-hand corner of the screen you have how many hits you have. Shrek has 6. He's kind of a tank, so, you can talk to people with B. The reason I'm doing this... I like that. That's a nice ode to the film. You collect coins, which really don't do anything at all, so I'm not sure what the point is, other than 100%. Which I'm not even sure if that's worth it at all, because I haven't gotten it. Like, I think on the file, I actually beat this game recently. So, I thought, why not, why not do a little, take on it. Now this leprechaun here, if you find him, basically he'll ask you to do a mini game. It varies depending on which character you use to talk to him, but for Shrek it's bouncing mice with a mushroom. Not quite sure why this is a game, but alright. Win or lose, it doesn't really matter. Just if you get a lot, then you get some health. The big health pots, that's what that is, restores all of your life. The small ones restore, I think, like a couple. And then there's a health barrel, which restores life to all of your characters. So each character has their own personal ability. For Shrek, he can pick shit up. He can do a ground pound, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. In a bit, I'll beat the level because these are short as shit. And I can show off some other characters. There's a pig there. They might, it's kind of an ode to the movie because, let's see, should I really, spoil the movie? Go watch the movie and you'll kind of understand what these guys are saying. Yeah, that's how easy the level is. Less than 4 minutes, and I beat it. So let's play as Donkey now. Donkey, he can jump slightly higher. He has sort of a spinning attack. Like a... I don't know what you'd call that. A fuckery in midair or something. And he has a fucking mule kick. That's the leprechaun again. For Donkey, you're supposed to bounce on this platform. Ah, shit, I missed. Well, at least I got a barrel of health. That's what I was explaining earlier. And he can also kick obstacles just like that, and he can kick walls like that down. That's pretty much all of his abilities. So... the graphics seem alright. The gameplay seems decent. It just isn't anything special. I wouldn't say it's a shit game, but it doesn't really have much going for it. The music is the worst part, in my opinion. I mean, listen to this shit. It sounds like something from a stupid 80s porno movie. I mean, honestly. And as it was just explaining there a sec ago, you can use select to equip special items. There are 3 different ones in the game. There's the fairy, which lets you fall much slower. And there's also the shield, which basically makes you invincible, but it makes you heavy as shit, so you can barely jump, if at all. And then there's the key, which, as you might imagine, unlocks doors. Yeah, I don't remember seeing pumpkins in the movie, unless that's supposed to be like an ode to Cinderella or something. So like I said before, the coins don't really matter. I just like to collect them for shits and giggles. Most of them are pretty much right in your way, so I mean, why not? If you get 100% in the game, I'm not even sure what happens, because I haven't done it. I'll leave a note, because like I said in my file, I'm like 90%, done, so surely it wouldn't take that long. I'll leave a note in the description or in the video, like an annotation saying if there's anything worth a damn by getting 100%. So that's the second level. And this is the third. Now we're gonna have a little bit of co-op action. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show off. I just discovered this and it made me laugh. If you go idle with Donkey for a bit. That made me laugh, because that's exactly what he did in the movie to annoy Shrek. I thought that was funny. So it did give me a grin. Alright, so when you're more than one person, you hold L and R at the same time in order to move. You'll know you're doing it right when you have both of your icons enlarged. And for obstacles such as this, like it says on the wall over there, you can push them, but only when you have 2 people pushing. And probably the simplest puzzle you could ever think of. You use Shrek to propel Donkey in the air so that he can get to higher places. And I think there's another leprechaun here. Yeah. It doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna jump off. What else? Like I said, graphics are fine. Nothing amazing, but nothing terrible. Music sucks, in my opinion. It's bland. Gameplay's adequate, but nothing really special. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 5 or a 6. I mean, it's passable. I mean, you can't really expect much for a movie game. There's definitely much worse. In fact, this is probably this isn't as good as Jimmy Neutron in my opinion, because that had more I think that had better level design. The levels were much bigger, for example. I think the game is much longer. Although this game does have a save system, so I will put that a couple notches higher. Oh shit. That's right, another one of those puzzles. You gotta get the fairy here. You gotta glide over here. All the way over. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that. But the thing is, you have to give that to Shrek so he can use it to get across. So if I put that down, give it to Shrek, and then he can get across. No problem. Yeah, so the reason I'm recording this tonight, it's actually Wednesday, is, well, I mean, by the time I can have this rendered and upload by tomorrow, then, I can just have it on YouTube, like, when I'm in the middle of class, so that kind of suits my needs. Oh, yes, this is another one of the, items in the game. Probably to play off of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. If you take this rotten apple and you place it, it's like a grenade, basically. You place it using B, you hold it down, it'll knock out anybody in the vicinity. It's useful. Ah, shit. Donkey needs to kick that down. Might have to... Yeah, I don't care enough to get those coins. You know, I've already beaten the game. It's pretty short. There are 5 worlds with, well, maybe I could get to a boss level soon. If I hurry, I can get to it. There are 5 worlds, each with 5 chapters, and typically one of the chapters is going to be a boss of some sort. They're different enough to not be tedious. Okay, now see, in this advantage, it'd be better if Donkey would take these guys out. Ah, shit. Also, another thing, if the enemy somehow doesn't spot you, you can usually, like, one-shot them, because they're not aware of your presence. I kind of like that feature. So it's kind of like in Metal Gear Solid, when you go up to a guy and you can instantly kill him. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Fuck you, whore. What I kind of like to do sometimes is have 2 people walk at once, and then when they're attacking somebody, they might do double the damage because both hits will register on the same opponent. I even figured that out as a kid. Although there are these motherfuckers later on that actually can kill you with 1 hit, which I think is unfair. So you really got to be careful around them. See, after I finish this level, we'll get to the boss section, and then I'll probably just, you know, turn the game off. I mean, since I've already been playing this over the course of like a day, or over the course of like a week, really. This is a Lucky Clover, as the Leprechaun was trying to say. It will protect you from 1 hit and 1 hit only. They're pretty rare, actually. Well, probably like they are in real life, so. Ah, shit. I just wasted that. Yeah, your other members will also get hurt, even if you are not controlling them. So you might want to be careful. Like, don't leave them in the enemy fire. Fuck you. Oops, wrong character. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. Alright. See, oh, okay, how do I do this? Oh, I see. Yeah, you gotta think a little bit. I mean, this isn't a game for idiots. Like, use a little bit of knowledge. Okay, there we go. Oh, but see, I gotta go the other way then, yeah. Yeah, so there's really not much else to say. I'm still trying to think, like, why did Activision make this game? I'm pretty sure the Call of Duty franchise was around when this game came out. That was the shield I was telling you about. It's pretty sweet, actually. As the mirror will tell you, it makes you invulnerable, but it's heavy as shit. So you can, like, barely jump. But it's nice for getting past those guys, because you cannot kill them, they're invincible. Wait, actually... was I supposed to go up there? Okay, now I'm confused. How was I supposed to... was I supposed to give that to Shrek? I think I was. Yeah, okay. Another thing is, you can't abandon a character. You actually have to force them to be at the end of the level with the other members of your party. Alright. Give Shrek the shield. There's also another item you can get that's, it's a ghost. In certain levels, they'll have, like, spotlights or ways of trying to do, like, uncover you or whatever. It's basically an instant kill. And the ghost will protect you from being spotted by, like, searchlights or something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so this is a boss fight. It's pretty fucking easy, honestly. It reminds me of the scene in the first movie, where Shrek just kicks the shit out of some guys for no real reason, just because he was at the fuck's his name? Lord Farquaad's castle. Oh shit. Hope I don't lose. I fucking lost. How embarrassing. Let's try that again with a little less fail. It helps if you stand still, because if you try to lean into them and punch, you're probably going to get hit before you hit them. As you can see, they're pretty much just lining up, ready for me to beat the fuck out of them. Eh, shit. Fuck. I swear it's not this hard on the fucking cartridge. The fuck's wrong with this ROM? Oh, I see. You can take them out one at a time. Like on the left side. The right side doesn't even move yet. Alright, so that's how you do this shit. Fuck you. Let's see. Yeah, so this is pretty much the whole game, just, you know, same shit, different day, pretty much. Although there is a level later on where you actually have to like escape or kind of survive under time restraints. Other than that, there's not really anything different. Yeah, shit. I don't want that guy to hit me. Alright. Here's the last pumpkin thing. Yeah. And so, usually it has scenes throughout the story that are fairly accurate to the movie. I shouldn't say scenes, more like screenshots. But I mean, I think they're good for what they tried to do. And this is the second chapter, like I said, 5 chapters, so the game's pretty fucking short. Yeah, I see I already got 16%, so that's the game. It's okay, but not anything special. And I'll see you guys next time.